Hello, my name is Sean, and I'll be doing a tutorial on black hole. So, black hole module is an interesting module in which all black hole modules are weirdly connected together. So if you solve one black hole module, you solve all the black hole modules on that bomb. So to disarm all of the black hole modules on that same bomb, you obtain a code consisting of digits that are between 0 and 4. The length of the code is determined by taking each black hole, taking sum of the black holes, and you times it by 7. So we only have one black hole, times 7 is 7, so our length of a code is going to be 7 digits long. At any point, you may enter the next digit of the code on any unsolved black hole module. So, to start off, we're going to need the third and sixth character of our serial number. So, that'll be a 9 and 4. Now, this 9 and 4 is going to be our x and y coordinates, respectively, in the columns and rows, and we're going to use this in our 10 by 10 chart right here, starting off of 0 in the top left. So this would be 0, and then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is where our x coordinate needs to be right now. And our y coordinate, this is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is our starting location. And that there is going to be our first digit of the code. Easy peasy. Next, we gotta take the sum of all the ports and go, well, we have 0 ports, so what we would have done is we start off at facing north, and we would have rotate 45 degrees clockwise for every port that is on the bomb. So since there are 0 ports, we don't rotate 45 degrees clockwise. We're just facing north. Okay, so we got our first digit. We're going to go 1 block north, right there. Now we got to do this pattern to get our next 6 digits. So first we rotate 45 degrees clockwise, so we're facing northeast, and we would take the sum of, to get our second digit, we would take the sum of 2 blocks. So, well, we're at the edge right now, so if you're at the edge, we have to go right here. We can go on the opposite side right here. So it just wraps around. So we need to take the sum of both of these numbers. This will equal 6. And then if it's over 4, keep subtracting 5 until it's between 0 and 4. So 6 minus 5 is 1. That's a number between 0 and 4. And that's it. After that, we go to the next block in that same direction that we're facing, and that'll be our next starting location. Now what we're going to do is rotate 45 degrees clockwise and take the sum of 3 blocks in that facing direction. So 3 plus 0 plus 2 is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. So our next number here is 0. We go to the next block in that facing direction. Now we gotta rotate 45 degrees clockwise and take the sum of 4 blocks in that facing direction. As you can see here, there's a sort of pattern. To get our second digit, we need to take the sum of 2 blocks. To get our third digit, we need to take the sum of 3 blocks. And to get our fourth digit right now, we need to take the sum of 4 blocks. So the pattern is we gotta rotate 45 degrees clockwise. Then we gotta take the sum of all the nth blocks in which n equals the nth digit that you're trying to obtain. So we got 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 minus 5 is 2. So our next digit is 2. This is southeast, so this is our next block. Now we need to obtain our fifth digit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. So our next digit is a 0. Gotta wrap around to go to our next block here. Rotate 45 degrees clockwise. Gotta take the sum of 6 blocks now. So 7, 10. That's going to be our answer. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. Next number is another 0. Go to the next block from all this. Then rotate 45 degrees clockwise. And now we got to get our 7th and last digit, which we take the sum of 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 8, 12, 16. So 16 minus 5 is 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. And that's our last number. So our entire code is 2102001. Now, how do we input these numbers into the black hole module, as it seems to have no interface? Well, you do it with a series of gestures. And the gestures are explained right in this chart right here. So the first number we got input is 2. So for 2, you see a couple dots on the top, and you'll see a line or brackets underneath each number and underneath each dot. The dots represent the countdown ticker of the bomb. So in between each tick of the bomb's countdown timer, we gotta do this vertical line and then the bracket. So a vertical line represents a tap on the module, and a bracket means you press and hold for that duration of that tick. So we would have hold, and then a tick would count down, and then we have to release after that tick. So it would be tick, tap, tick, hold, tick, release, tick. So to show you this, I'm gonna wait for a bit, and then there we go. For 1, it's tick, tap, tick, tap, tick. Just easy enough. So now we put a 1 there. For 0, which is the easiest one for me, is tick, hold, tick, release, tick. And that's it. Now I got input a 2 again, which is tick, tap, tick, hold, tick, release, tick. There we go. Now I got 2 zeros. And then finally 1. And that's a soft module. So to understand the rest of these, this is going to be tick, hold, tick, release, then hold again, tick, release. And finally 4 is double the length of 0, which is just tick, hold, tick, tick, release. Alright, we'll just do another one. It's a fairly simple module. So we got 8 is our x, which is going to be right here, and 2 is our y, which is going to be leading us right there. So that's our starting location. Let's see how many ports we have. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ports. 6 ports. Okay. So we would rotate 45 degrees clockwise for every port. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our starting direction is west, and our first number is 1. Then we go move block here, 45 degrees clockwise. Now we gotta take the sum of these 2 blocks, which is a 2. Move to the next one. For 5 degrees clockwise, gotta take the sum of 3. We're gonna wrap around. So it's gonna be 6 plus 3 is 9. Minus 5 is gonna be a 4. Then we go right here. 45 degrees clockwise, gotta take the sum of the 4. 8, 10. 10 module 5 is gonna be a 0. Go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 7, 8. 8 minus 5 is 3. It's a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 6, 10, 14. 14 module 5 is going to be a 4. We're going to go down here and wrap around. So that's going to be our next starting location. Finally, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be this. So 0 plus 3 is 3. 4. We'll do 8. 12. 16. 16 minus 5 is 11. 11 minus 5 is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. And there we go. So our 7-digit countdown. So we gotta put 1, 2, 4, 0, 3, 4, 1. So let's look at our countdown here. Gotta put in 1. Put 2. So 2. And put 4. 1, 2. And put 0. 3 is going to be hold, release, hold, release. There we go. 4 is going to be a hold again. 4. And 1 is 2 taps. And that's in our solve module. So, other interesting things about this module. If you solve a different module on the bottom after entering a digit of the code gets shortened by 2 digits. So if I entered 1 and then I solve a different module, the code gets shortened to 5 digits. So I only have to do 5 digits of the code rather than 7. And if I input another code and then do another module, this code gets shortened to 3. So the last number that I have to put is 4. So you can do in between and only give the first 3 numbers. And for if you had 2 black holes and you're doing the back and forth thing, where you're going, entering a digit and solving it, this can go from 14 to 6. Pretty cool. So that way you don't have to do the entire 7-digit code. You can only do the first 3. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about how as you would relay this to the diffuser. So we're going to get our serial number again. 99 is going to put us right in this bottom corner here. Let's see, and we got 2 ports, so 1, 2, our first direction is going to be east. First digit we have is a 0. We're going to go right here. Now we got to rotate 45 degrees clockwise and go 1, 2, wrapping around again. Take the sum of that. That's going to be a 4. Then the next one is going to be right there. Rotate 45 degrees. Take the sum of 3. It's going to be another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 module 5 is 1. Next one to be answers right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 7 plus 4 is 11. Module 5 is going to be a 1. Next goes right there. Next we got to rotate 45 degrees clockwise. And we got to go have 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrap around 5, 6. So it's going to be 8, 12, 16. Module 5 is going to be another 1. And then all you have to do is take 1, 2, 3, wrap around 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus another 5 is 15. 15 module 5 is going to be a 0. So we're left with this code of 0441110. So how would you relate this to diffuser? Well, depends on what type of diffuser you have. If this is like first time beginner diffuser and whatnot, you have to explain to them that you would have to hold for a certain amount of time. You would explain to them, okay, 0 is like a tick, hold, tick, release, tick, where each tick is the countdown timer and whatnot. For 1, it's tick, tap, tick, tap, tick, where tap is just press and release type deal. It's just tapping on it. 2 is tick, tap, tick, hold, tick, release, tick. 3 is tick, hold, tick, release, hold, tick, release. And finally 4 is tick, hold, tick, tick, release, tick. Or if your diffuser knows this module a little bit, you can do it in the form of Morse code of dashes and dots. So for 0, I would say dash. For 1, I would say dot dot. For 2, I'd say dot dash. 3 is dash dash. And finally 4 is dash. You know, just a longer version of 0. As long as you're making it clear that you're saying a long dash rather than a short dash, which is 0. So, unless you have the most advanced diffuser, which basically memorizes these gestures, which is not hard to do. Because, to me, it seems fairly obvious on how to do this. To me, I just do it in binary. Because 0, well, there's literally nothing there, so it's just going to be a hold. 1 is going to be just 2 taps, so it's going to be 2 short taps. But 2 is going to be increased duration because the right one is a little bit longer. Then 3 is going to be longer than 2. Then 4 is going to be a much longer duration for 3, at least on the holding situation. At least that's how I like to think about it. So let me give this a try. I'm going to do 0. I got to do 2 4s. 1, 2. 2. So let's say I miscounted the number of 1s there, and I input a 0. It will give me a strike, and it won't reset the module because I can put in another number 1. But if you're not sure of how many correct digits that you've entered so far, you can do the gesture C, which is 2 taps in between the seconds. So, and then it'll tell you a number, very vanishing really fast. Tell you the number, and that's the number of digits you entered so far, which is 5. So I'd count, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to input a 1 and then 0 again. So let's do a 1. And that's a 0. So on a strike, it doesn't reset the entire sequence. No, you just start off where you left off. And if you're not sure, you can do gesture C, like I said. So, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to cut the screen. I'm going to give you all the information that you're going to need for this module. So, my 3rd and 6th digit is 2, 6. No ports. Right, got my answer. Showing it in 3, 2, 1. So what I got is 3044003. So if I were to translate it, I'd say dash, 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 dash. So a lot of dashes here. So I'm going to do this. And finally 3. I hope all of you enjoy this tutorial. And until then, keep talking and don't explode.